hate it. I still hate it after all these years. Oh my gosh. The lighthouse. Wow, it's been a while. It's been a long while since I've been here. And you know, we made a lot of really cool stuff here. A lot of music, you and me. And it was a start, and at the time I was like, this is all I need. Finally, after working all those years, I had all these things I need so we could do what we wanted to do. I guess I should probably explain that I just got here, and I don't have a lot of time today. The way this time travel thing works it's not like Back to the Future or Marvel. That was so stupid. It was kind of more like quantum entanglement. You're kind of like two places at once. So I'm kind of actually here and kind of not. But you ever go someplace and you're like at the start of a journey and you're like, and you finally complete it. Like there was this one time, first time in Boy Scouts that we did the Katy Trail all the way from Sedalia to St. Louis. We did it in 2 days, and like at the beginning of it, you're just like, man, it's gonna take so long. And then before you know it, you're already like there, and then you're kind of like, oh, that wasn't too bad. Now what? Gosh, I spent a lot of time in this room making that stuff. And you recording the vocals right back there. And man, we really struggled. And I always believed in us. And when we started making these YouTube videos, it was like the coolest thing ever to me, because I was like, finally, we're on board. We're going to get this done. And then we didn't sleep a lot. Still got some neck problems, but and I mean, before you knew it, we were like getting interviewed and making music videos, and we're doing all this cool stuff. And it was finally when we stopped just waiting, because that waiting game is such a joke. Everyone who plays the waiting game, just all they do is wait. There's no other way. There's no winning, there's no losing. You just wait and things just slip away. But I just wanted to come back and tell you that we are doing amazing. Like, people look up to us because of all the stuff we talk about with music, and they come see us perform. And we wake up every day with more things to do than we got time to do it, and we love every minute of it. And we're always traveling, and we've gone to Mexico City, and we've gone and seen all those chateaus you wanted to see in France, and the castles I wanted to see in Germany, and even going to places like Italy, which food is not that great anymore. Ever since we got to the point where we just, everything tasted great. But that was really more YouTube than anything else. Oh, my first sponsorship, Quick Trip. Oh, that was so cool when I got that. A gas station. Well, they're not a gas station. They're kind of like the best convenience store ever. They took a real chance on me. But I really do miss Coke Zero. I mean, who would have thought the way for us to beat AI was we just got rid of caffeine, and then everybody doubled in productivity because people went to work mad and they got stuff done, and then they got even more productive. So we got to doing like 4-hour work days because just everything was accomplished. It's pretty cool. People come out and do stuff. They go to concerts. People make art. And the future is such a cool place, and I'm glad we get to be in it. And I just wanted to tell you that I came back for your birthday because I wanted to tell you that I love you, and I am so proud of you. And that everything you're doing right now is so amazing. And it may seem tough, or it may seem scary, but it's all going to be okay. And it's going to be okay in ways you don't even understand. I mean, oh my God. I look so old. Man, when they fixed that stuff too, that was cool. Not having to use filters anymore, we got I can't really talk a lot about what's going on because they might come, and they're like, but we kind of got that nanotechnology thing figured out once we got quantum computing solved, and then, you know, things just kind of became instant. We figured everything out, but at the same time, like, we had to work our asses off, and I'm not going to lie to you, there were 2 times when things looked very, very dire. But we went to bed and said, okay, we're just going to tackle this stuff tomorrow. And tomorrow we're just going to get up and we're just going to kick it in the ass and we're not going to take no for an answer. And every time it got easier and things got better and we even got closer than we are now, or were, I guess, then, now, I mean, what this won't make sense once you get to where I'm at. I mean, it still will, kind of, but this whole consciousness thing, that was a total trip when we figured that out too, or thought we did. And now I guess there's some new stuff we got to look at. But I just wanted to say that, when we took that spell book and we started doing everything in it, everything changed. And that was like, it's what, April 24th, it's your birthday, it's what, 2025? That was like a month ago. It was a little slow at start, but once we committed to it, that book told us everything we needed to do. And like that, it just started happening. And the biggest surprise, it was just like, oh, it just happened. And we're like, okay, well, we did the thing and it happened. And like, I'd be like, I thought that would be a lot more difficult, or that'd take a lot more time. And then it didn't. And at the end of the day, all I got to tell you is it's going to be okay. And we're going to fucking rule. We're going to get out there and we're going to do the music we want. We're going to get to do all the lectures and tell people about music and how important it is. And I get so excited because things get so much better for music than they are right now. All of this bullshit just goes away and things just get real. And I'm just so happy that, I thought we missed the boat, but we didn't. We're just like getting on for this maiden voyage that's going to go on forever. And Saliara, I just wanted to say that you are the greatest thing that ever happened to me. And looking back at everything, I wouldn't change anything for the world. And when you see where we're going to be, it's going to be amazing. Oh, shit. That was you. I'm late for a rehearsal. We're doing Night Falling. They just added another set of runs for it, and I've got to get back because I've got to conduct the orchestra, and we got to get that all warmed up. And I just wanted to let you know that, oh shit, yeah, I really got to go, but I love you, and you're amazing. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Well, you are, because I know it's going to be.